Can you tell me, who's the one person that is here already? Amazing. I think this will do. Bloody hell. Okay, is this working? Oh, this will do. Alright, let's see if anyone joins. Hello, 3 people. Oh, this is good lighting. Amazing. Hello, 3 people. Who are you? Welcome. Axel! He's in Hawaii. Amazing. I saw your Instagram thing this morning. I was also at Jurassic Park. I've got a funny story about that, actually. 6 people joining. Amazing. There's a cat. There's also cats. There's 6 cats here. There's cats over there. Meow. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Alan. How's it going? 10 people. Amazing. What's everyone up to today? Paz. Hello, Paz. I'll come on to that in a second. That's one of the things I want to discuss. So just so everyone knows, my battery is going. The charger in my room, the plug socket is dodgy, typical Mexico, and I've currently got my power bank plugged in, and I'm holding it because it keeps falling out. High-tech live stream as always. It doesn't work on my laptop for some reason. Yeah, 1 second. Let me get rid of the. So I'm always doing this because I'm touching the chat thing. Oakley F. Hey, from Reading, UK. Amazing. I used to work in Slough, and did I work in Reading? I worked in Reading a couple of times, but not continuously. Hello, Matthew Tasker. How's it going? Awesome. You've actually made it here for the beginning of a live stream for the first time ever. Amazing. It's probably because I did mention it on Instagram. Lovely. Let's just sort my hair out. So back to Paz. So I've just got here from, I'm in Valladolid in the Yucatan Peninsula. I've just got here from Merida literally about 2 hours ago. Hence the lack of organisation, because I've literally got here, chucked my stuff in the room, made a thumbnail for this video and started it. Yes, so one of the things I wanted to talk about there were some comments on the video I uploaded yesterday still saying to me, oh, go and do this in Mexico City. Okay, I left Mexico City about 3 weeks ago. Just to clarify. As much as I appreciate people saying I should do certain things. So yeah, it's coming up to 3 weeks. I think it was the Monday 3 weeks ago I left. And the reason YouTube is so far behind is quite simply because I am very much fast traveling at the moment. So I literally have no time to edit videos, no time to do anything. So for example, I've got here today, I've got English lessons tomorrow. Monday I'm doing something, Chichen Itza basically, and Tuesday I leave here. So I go to Cancun on Tuesday and Holbox. So yeah, YouTube is about 3 weeks behind. I know everyone didn't want me to leave Mexico City, but I'll come back to that in a bit. There's something more happening. Let me just go through the thing. So Oakley, yeah, so how's Reading? Good old Reading. I worked at Reading West Tesco and the other one as well. Travelling Mexico in October, will I be there? I don't know. What am I doing? Yeah. So basically my route, so I'm going to Cuba, Havana on the 14th of June, get my hand out of the way, for a week, and then I'm going to Colombia. I'm probably going to be there for 2 months. So that will take me up until what? August. So I don't know. I might go back to Mexico after. It's potentially likely. Because I might have somewhere to stay in Puebla. Or I might just go back to Mexico City. There's cats. Oh my god, there's loads of cats. This is like my heaven place to stay. Yeah, so I might be there in October. I don't know. I did put on Instagram yesterday that I might go to Brazil or Panama. I don't know. I was just fishing for ideas. Yeah, where are you going in Mexico, Oakley? Is that your first name or second name? Is it F Oakley? I don't know. Yeah, so where is everyone today? tell me in the chat, what are you up to today as well? It's Saturday afternoon, at least where I am. Yes, what are the cats doing? You work in Mac in the Oracle. Oh my god, I remember the Oracle. Epic. Paz, you're in Santa Fe, amazing. So that actually is one place that probably everyone said that I should go to, but I didn't get time. So if I go back to Mexico City, I probably, well, I will. I have to. It's so hot here. Considering it's 11 p.m. and I'm just about to fall asleep when the notification came in. It's Saturday night, Matthew Tasker. You should be doing something on a Saturday night. By the way, I've noticed that your live stream is the only YouTube notification that I received in the past 2 days. That's a good thing for me anyway. And yeah, I've noticed that I haven't really had any notifications. No one seems to be uploading videos these days. Maybe YouTube is over. What has my parents say about you visiting Mexico? Nothing really. So there's only my mum. My dad died about 20 years ago, but I don't. Yeah, better check my mum's on here. I don't know. But yeah, my mum's always been very like okay about me travelling places. I've always been very independent, so she's like, yeah, whatever. She's fine. I got this tattoo when I was 16, and she didn't really care about it. Most parents would. So my mum's very easygoing. If my mum is here, say hello to my mum. Gemma, hello Gemma. How's it going in Devon? Awesome. How's the studying going? Any comment about Cochinita Pibil? I don't know who that is. No idea. Fill me in, Alan. Benidorm. Yeah, that would be classic, that would. Yeah, actually, on the subject of Benidorm, I've never been there, by the way, but now that I'm in Valladolid, and I'm getting close to Cancun, I started to see morbidly obese, really pale tourists. My skin is not that colour. It's not that brown, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm starting to see those people again. Yeah, maybe I'll go to Benidorm one day. I don't know. Awesome. Oakley F, you're traveling South America. So so on this channel, I've never been to South America. I was there in when was it? 2009. It was only for 6 weeks. It was quite a whirlwind trip. So Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Chile. I went to Easter Island, back again to Buenos Aires, Sao Paulo, and Rio. So I would love to go back to that part. That's why I'm going to Colombia, because on that trip I didn't go to Colombia. And it sounds like a great place to go. Yeah, send me a message. Awesome. Axel, hey David, I'm planning on making a podcast when I come back to Denmark, and I was wondering if you want to be in it. Yes, no problem. Sounds good. Someone did message me a while ago about something similar, but I never got round to it because I was too busy. Awesome. You just need the Anchor app, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world. Okay. Do you wish to become a Mexican citizen? I feel like I am Mexican, except I can't speak the language. Oh, hello, cat. I'm going to go and get a cat in a minute. I'll show you around my place in a second as well. I've literally just got here. Do I want to become a Mexican citizen? I don't know. I can't think what to say on that one. Oh, bollocks, this stupid cat thing. Javier Perez. Oh, I remember you. Hugs from New York City. How are you doing, Javier? Awesome. Right, let me catch up with these. I'll catch up with the chat thing, and then I'll show you around this place, and then we'll move on to some other bits. But while I'm doing that, is there anything travel related you want to ask or talk about? Anything about videos I've done lately? Anything about old videos? It doesn't have to be about Mexico. Because Mexico is just a small part of my channel. Poop Loop. That's a good name. How do I feel about the future of England? It's probably one reason why I left in the first place. It's like the Titanic. It's a sunken ship. Oh shit! What have I pressed? Top chat. That's it. Yeah, it is the Titanic. It is sunk. It's disaster zone. So Brexit and all that malarkey, complete catastrophe. I'm glad I left. Now everyone's being stabbed. You know, like how many stabbings a day? It's worst crime rate than New York. People a lot, and one thing about London especially is I've spoken to a lot of people recently that tell me, actually just the other day when I was at Uxmal, Mexican woman who was there as well, she was talking to, oh, I love London, it's amazing. No, it's not. And probably Mexicans probably say that about Mexico City as well, because they're probably more aware of the problems, just like I am with London. But yeah, I would not recommend London as somewhere to go particularly. Yeah, that's a whole political debate. Electro indie, oh yes, excellent. I am your number one fan, Javier. Awesome. I think I've got another number one fan as well. I can't remember where he's from. He did say he was going to be on this live chat, but he hasn't. He stood me up. Awesome. Veg Head, are the Mexicans nice to you? Yes. I've not had any issues, I don't think. Probably, and it's not really about being nice, but like I can't remember, a week ago or something. Yeah, but yeah, generally everyone's very nice. No problems. They're very patient as well, because as much as I attempt to speak basic Spanish. Oh, hello, Kat. Say hello, Kat. You're on YouTube live stream. I think that one's scared of me. What was I saying? Yeah, as much as I try to speak Spanish, obviously I can't. So they do. They are very patient, basically. Unlike when I was in China, the less I say about Chinese, the better. I hope there's no one Chinese on here. Really rude people, in general. I mean, some people are. Okay. Gemma, studying done for the year, passed 2 exams. Excellent. Congratulations. And just waiting for the last result. Now relaxing for a few weeks. How was your bus journey? Oh, God. This one was all right. I did try to sleep, but I got the second class bus. So it stops like every 2 seconds, and it doesn't go down the main road. So it's on the speed bumps, and I can't sleep. I had a drama the other day with the Oaxaca one, like I said. But that's in a video coming up. I actually do a vlog for the first time. Oh my God, what's happening? The cats just did a runner. Okay, been looking. Matthew Tasker been looking at a lot of BA flights lately. They're having a half price sale. Awesome. I never fly with BA because it was too expensive. I did once when I went from, where did I go? To Berlin from Heathrow. That's the only time I've flown with them. Definitely eyeing up Cape Town. Cape Town to LAX. Yes. See, I'm sure everyone. So Matthew Tasker is saying he might come to Mexico City. Personally, I would always say that you need to spend a long time in Mexico City because it's very difficult because there's so much to do. And what do Mexicans think? I think a week, 2 weeks, even that isn't enough. I was there for 2 months. What's that noise? I don't know. Veg Head, what Mexican region has the best food? That's an interesting question because I don't really like food. That's why I don't do food videos. I'm not a foodie. Let me think. I don't know really. To be honest, I'm not very culinarily. That's not a word. I'm a bit culinary challenged, if you know what I mean. I can't tell the difference between foods. To be honest, it all tastes the same for me. I had, and this is in another video, the Merida one. Panuchos and salbutes, the Yucatan, 2 Yucatan dishes, very similar. I thought subtle differences. They were really nice. I've had gorditas, tortas, tostadas, lots of stuff, but it's very filling. I find Mexican food. I can't really eat that much of it. Oh, Alan, you've just mentioned panuchos. Amazing. Marinated pork that you can try and take. Yes. So I had it in a market in Merida. Roast chicken, I think it was. And a bit greasier. I like that. And the chicken was so much better. in that. Maybe because that was in a restaurant, so it might have been a bit more expensive and a bit better quality. Let me just check my battery. Oh, it's okay. Everyday holiday, how's it going? What are you up to? Where are you these days? Paz, what's my favourite part of Mexico City? Oh, God. That wasn't a frustration, by the way. I don't know. The last video I did, Juarez and Zona Rosa, I really liked that area. What else? Polanco, purely because it's a rich area. One of the rich areas. Don't jump on me in the comments. Gemma was in London on Tuesday. I'm sweating because it's so hot. I was in London on Tuesday. Where did you go in London, Gemma? Here's your number 2 fan. Wink, wink. Maybe I should come to New York City, Javier. You never know. Victor, hello. Do you feel that while you have been in Mexico, you have gained more subscribers? Yes, 100%. It's insane. So it's died off a bit now, probably because I it's gone back down to like 20, 30 a day now. But maybe if I actually upload some more videos, I might get some more. But the thing I'm worried about is when I leave Mexico, is everyone just going to unsubscribe? Because my channel isn't just about Mexico, it's about the world. And the problem with travel and YouTube is that, you know, when I was in Japan, a lot of people subscribe because of the Japan videos and then they don't watch the Mexico ones. So, you know, that's life. Oh God, it's so sweaty. Matthew, I love Camden. I did 2 videos in Camden. That was when my stabilizer was broken. Oh my God. Johannesburg, would I go back to South Africa again? Yeah, I would, but I would go to Cape Town. I mean, I would go to Johannesburg because I didn't really go there. I just went to the airport and then we went to the next place where we slaughtered horses and fed them to cheetahs. Don't ask. Did you go to Santa Fe? No, I didn't, Victor. I ran out of time. I had a day where I could have gone, but I was just too exhausted. My feet were destroyed because the last 4 videos I did were filmed over the course of 4 days, so I was destroyed. I had blisters and everything, so I physically couldn't walk anymore. But like I said earlier, I most likely will go back to Mexico City after I've been to Colombia, probably. So I will be back. Yeah, London as a tourist is okay, but as soon as you go anywhere out of Zone 1, you're likely to get murdered. Awesome. Yeah, Javier, I've never been to New York. Yeah, you'll have to show me around. Mine Lopez, I have no idea what you just said. Okay. Paz, no, I've not been to Monterey. Because it's kind of in the other direction. Oh my God, Gemma Green, you went to Japan Center. That was the video I did with my cousin. Amazing. Okay, we're up to date with the things. Awesome. Right, let me show you around the place that I'm staying at. Oh God. Right, hang on a minute. I'm holding my thingy bob in. What's it called? Power bank. This is Valladolid. There's a little car thing over there. Lovely. Like I said, cats everywhere. It just feels like I'm doing a video. Shaky cam. Hang on a minute. Right, hopefully the power bank doesn't fall out. Would you want to get married in Mexico? Come back to that one. There's my room. So I was going to do it in here, but as you can see, oh, the lighting is okay actually. Not too bad. Cool. Bathroom's up there. It's like a house, but also like a Airbnb. Kitchen. Lovely. And this huge area. One thing I do like about Mexican houses, they are very big. I better get back to near the router because the connection will go. Oh, I just trodden on something. Right, hang on a minute. Let's go this way. Yeah, there's the bathroom. Ah, might be a better area. Ah, actually, I'll go down the front. Oh God, it's so hot. Right, okay, is everyone still there? Because I don't know if the connection's gone. I'm going to sit on that side. Right, okay, that's better. I'm out of the sun. Okay, according to this, it's still live. Good, good. Yeah, everyone's still there. Good, good. So that's the place. I mean, would I want to get married in Mexico? I wouldn't want to get married anywhere. Quite simply. I don't really have time for relationships. Yeah, although I do have a shock secret storyline that's been happening recently, but I'll come on to that another time. Patreon only will hear about that, which I'll come on to in a minute. Patreons. Victor, I laughed out loud when he said if you would have stayed in Arizona Rosa, you would have got more action. Yeah. I would have. And speaking of action, there's just no time for that. Kind of. I won't go into detail. Angelo. So, hello, Angelo. How you doing? Javier, me, Angelo. So Javier says that he's my #1 fan, but I told him it's you, Angelo. So you'll have to fight over me. Awesome. Glorious 240p. Yes, classic Mexico connection. Awesome. So the next thing I was going to say, okay, there's loads of things I wanted to say, but it's 22 minutes in and I still haven't said them. So the first one, I was planning on doing a video last week. I did actually film it, but it was when I was in Puebla, I think. But the connection was awful. No, not the connection. The line was awful, so I deleted it. Basically, so this channel has reached a number of milestones over the course of the last couple of weeks. So 5,000 subscribers, now 5,500. 1 million views. The first video ever got 1,000 likes, which was the Polanco one, which YouTube has now completely stopped recommending. It's like no views now. And there was something else as well, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah, 1 million views, subscribers. I can't remember the last one, but there was something else as well. So yeah, fantastic. So thank you everyone for contributing to that. And what was it? Social media in general. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, put in the chat yes, because at the beginning of all my videos it says my Instagram thing, and a lot of people have been saying in comments, when do you leave Mexico City? I'm like, well, if you follow my Instagram, you know that I left weeks ago, because I do like daily Instagram stories, etc. I've deleted my Facebook page now because I have basically they never let me reply to comments, so I'm focusing on Patreon now. So the Patreon link is in the description of all my videos. Basically, if you don't know what it is, it's a way that subscribers or supporters can support YouTubers, their favourite YouTubers. You don't have to do it, but if you want to, you can. So you can donate a small amount of money each month, and it's like a separate little community. So we talk all the time. Unfortunately, there's no patrons on here today, I don't think. So I will do it. I'm doing a shout out. So what part of Patreon, depending on what you give, you get like different rewards, and one of those is that you have a monthly shout out. So my patrons, just to say thank you to them, we've got Cynthia, we've got Ian, we've got Peter, Tim, Hidir, and Kieran. I'm surprised Kieran is not here. He's always here, and Cynthia. She must be at work or something. But yeah, so it's a great way of basically of just connecting in a more deeper level, if you know what I mean. So Hidir, I talk to him all the time. One of the other things is I'll add you on my personal Facebook, things like that, and we can just, see my ridiculous status updates and I guess get to know each other a bit better. So it's a good way of doing that. Yes. So that's Patreon. And I'm going to be, instead of, like I said, deleting my Facebook page, I'm going to be putting things on Patreon instead. Patreon only posts, as well as Instagram. So you can still see things on Instagram. So that's that. That's the two things I want to talk. There are more things as well in terms of what's to come. Yes. So as I said before, has anyone got any travel-related questions? Not necessarily about Mexico, or maybe questions about being a digital nomad, about working online, things like that. Which, by the way, in an hour I have an English lesson. I better not overrun this. Yeah, so does anyone... so I want to do some more videos coming up about being a digital nomad again. So I did a lot of them when I was in Japan, when I was in one place and not traveling. So when I get to Colombia, I'm going to do a lot more of them. Yeah. So let me know what you want to see in terms of videos, or if you've got any questions about teaching English, how you can earn money and travel at the same time, that kind of thing. My voice is going completely. I might have a cigarette actually. No, I'm not going to. I've lost my lighter. Okay, let's get back to the questions. Do I think Mexico is a rich country? Yes and no. I think like any country that's got its rich areas and poor areas, I think, but the poor areas are more focused on, definitely. In the media, things like that. So places like Palanco, Lomas de Chapultepec, Bosques, I can't say that word. Is it hill or forest? I can't remember. Yeah, so I didn't know about those areas before I got here. Victor, are you coming to the USA anytime soon? Are you from the USA, Victor? I can't remember. No, I don't think so. Unless I go back to Asia, which is a possibility. I'm likely to go back via LA, even though Matthew Tasker will tell me to go back through Canada, but it seems to be more expensive. Angelo, is there any action there? Do you like it so far? Action as in what? What do you mean action? And where are you from, by the way, Angelo? I'm just flirting, by the way. Yes, Paz is hilarious. I can't work out if Paz is being sarcastic. I'm not sure. Javier, were you able to climb the steps of Cook? I can't say that. Which one is that? Is that the one at Uxmal? Or is it at Chichen Itza? It's Chichen Itza, isn't it? I haven't been there yet. I'm going there on Monday. I'm not sure if you can, actually. Okay, here's a fun question. What would it take for you to switch from Filmora to Adobe Premiere Pro, since you have so many crashes or bugs? Actually, I haven't had any problems lately. It's been alright. I think it just depends if my laptop is full up of footage. Because my thing, whatever it's called, that I put the footage on, I plug into my phone, broke. So I have to use Dropbox. And I don't understand why, when I transfer things to Dropbox, it fills up my laptop memory. I don't understand. So yeah, I haven't had many problems lately. I'll tell you what, if someone can buy me a Mac, then I will probably get a different editing software. But I'm quite happy with it in the moment, in terms of what it does. I have... what was I going to say? There's something to do with Filmora, basically. I've FameBit, so it's a website, if you don't know. It's where you can do influencer marketing. So I've contacted, there's an advert on there for Filmora about doing Filmora tutorials and get paid for it. So that's another way of making money. Oh, it's so hot. Top 5 troubles travelling the world solo. Oh my god. I don't know. Probably things like getting lost. Problems like I had last week when I got to Oaxaca and the bus driver took me to the wrong bus station, but later turned out to be the right one. And I had to walk for half an hour. My battery died. I couldn't find the place. I had to get a hotel. all those sorts of problems. Running out of money. I don't think. I think the. I never. I don't think I've said this in a video before, but the lowest I ever got to was £8. Not good. um, what else? I'll have to think about that one. Maybe I should do a video about that. I'm sure I might have done a video about it already. I can't remember. Yes, Victor, I am Mexican, but I have American citizenship. I currently live in Kansas. Oh, you'll get on with... oh, no, that's not in Kansas. That's in Texas. Forget that. Yes. Oh, bloody hell, this stupid phone. Okay. Do I think Prince Harry would be a good king? Yes, I do. Because I think... why do we always end up talking about the royal family on these live streams? Every time now. Yeah, the Queen is useless. She needs to go. Plus, she's an evil witch. Because she's just an evil cow. Because of the whole Princess Diana thing. A lot of English people think the sun shines out of her arse, but I can't wait to see the back of her. Prince Charles should just abdicate straight away, and then William is bald. Harry is current, I think. My voice is really going. Matthew Tasker, what are you on about? If you had your own aircraft, where would you fly it? Or would you just treat it like a flying car? Are you drunk? If I had my own air... oh, I don't know. Probably Mars to get away from human beings. Yes, Mars. I would fly there. I'm dying here. Yes. So, okay, so Mexico, future plans. So, since I left Mexico City, I've been to Puebla, which was great. Oaxaca, I hated it. You'll find out why in the video. Merida, I quite liked it. Now I'm in Valladolid. I'm only here till Tuesday. I go to Cancun for one night, then I go to Isla Holbox, then back to Cancun for about 5 days to basically just teach English, and then I'm out of here to Cuba for a week, then to Colombia for 2 months probably. After that, I don't know. So that's the current route. Yeah, I will do on another live stream. I might do like a poll with potential places I could go after that, and you can decide for me, depending on the cost of the flights, that sort of thing. Like I say, you can donate to Patreon. Awesome. Kansas is boring. When are you coming to Mexico, Javier? And I've forgotten the other guy's name. Angelo, that's it. Classic. Cool. Yeah, Kansas is boring. Isn't it very flat? I was in Kansas last year when I did storm chasing, literally this time last year, which, by the way, are the most least popular videos of all time. I think one of them hasn't even got over 100 views. That's how interested people are in storm chasing. Why is everyone coming on to me today? Victor, can I travel with you? You are too cute. Oh, this is hilarious. I'm just checking out his picture. I can't see if you're cute as well. I did meet someone very nice in Puebla, actually. That is the one shock secret. But obviously I had to leave. That's one thing about travel life. You can't get to know anyone. Bring on the Chichen Itza. Yeah. And I need to go up like 6 o'clock in the morning, which is never going to happen. And a lot of people have said, again, one person, the Uber driver, said to me that Uxmal there's a mosquito, there's 2 mosquitoes on my feet. That Uxmal was better than Chichen Itza, so I guess I'll find out on Monday. But these things are so expensive, it's unbelievable. And I would go tomorrow, but I've got lessons. But also Sunday is Mexican day, as in it's the day all the Mexicans go, so it'll be packed. But we'll see. Toby, how's it going? From Farnborough. Awesome. With you travelling all over, any UK... That's a brilliant question. Any UK food you missing? Heinz baked beans, chip butter. Oh my God, there's so many things. I was thinking about this recently, actually. You must be psychic. I'm dying here. Okay, the first thing, Scotch eggs from a petrol station. Scampi fries. Yorkshire puddings, and not just normal Yorkshire puddings, but the big ones that you fill up with the gravy. Oh, gravy. And all the stuff from a roast dinner. Lush. Even things like, you know, a £5 dodgy pizza from one of them illegal immigrant pizza places that's featured on like Border Cops or whatever those TV. Much poorer. That's one thing I tell my English students off about, saying things like much more better. Bad. I preferred Puebla just because Oaxaca was very I guess it was like proper Mexico. It was less convenient. It was just not good. And I know that doesn't sound like very you know, decent, but in the video I think I sum it up a bit better. But the place I stayed in Oaxaca was also awful, which added to my nightmares because the water, I had no water for like half a day, power cuts, everything. It just wasn't very friendly for someone that works online, etc. And I thought Oaxaca City was very boring compared to Puebla. Puebla was a lot more lively, I think, and I thought it would be the other way around. For some reason, I thought that Oaxaca was a bigger city than Puebla, but Puebla was much more interesting. I thought there was a lot more to do. So the next video is from Puebla. It's, well, from Cholula. I don't know when that's going to be. Maybe Monday, if I get time, depending on what time I get back from Chichen Itza. Pickled eggs are vile. They are not, Gemma. I'm deleting you from this channel. I'm joking. Pickled eggs are the best. I could eat them all day. I sometimes just get a jar of them from Tesco's and eat them out of the jar. Do you know any rich people in Mexico City? No. Are you rich? I know you now. Yes, tornado season in Kansas. So I was in Syracuse last year. We didn't see any tornadoes in the whole 10 days of chasing them. We did see some almost tornadoes that, like funnels that almost touched the ground, but they didn't. Lots of lightning, lots of hail. It was like Twister, the movie, without the tornadoes. But from what I understand, they're having a better year this year in terms of tornado season. So the tour before the one that I would have done if I did it again had about 9 tornadoes in the 10 days. Do you think I could squeeze Sri Lanka into a week? I haven't got a clue because I've never been there. Has anyone been to Sri Lanka? Can anyone help out Matthew Tasker? Can he do it in a week? I've got a friend who was there for 7 weeks. I think he was working in a hostel though. Angelo, hello beautiful. Where are you from, Angelo, by the way? You haven't told me. You sound Italian. Angelo? Yes. Yes. Yes, Oaxaca represents a very different face of Mexico. Yeah, very different from CDMX or Puebla. Definitely. I mean, I wasn't there for very long, so I probably didn't give it a chance, I think. Yeah, probably didn't give it a chance. So I think if I stayed there for longer. I've got a friend that lives in the place beginning with H. And from her pictures, it looks amazing. But I think maybe it was just Oaxaca City. I don't know. That's the problem at the moment because I had the problem with having to book the flight to Cuba. What was I going to say? I'm in a rush now, so it's very much rush, rush, rush. So I don't get enough time. I don't like that. I like slow travel. Awesome, awesome. Oh no, is it buffering? Nightmare. Paz, I'll come and see you when I come back to Mexico City. You can show me around Santa Fe. Awesome, awesome. So I have a question. So I said before about doing more digital nomad, like sit down talkie videos. You know, are the Mexican people gonna still watch them, or do I need to just keep doing travel ones? And it's exhausting doing that. I want to vary it, I suppose, and do a bit of everything. So what sort of videos do you want to see that I haven't done already? Yes, you and your air miles, Matthew Tasker. Did I ride the Ferris wheel in Puebla? No, because I didn't have time. The answer to everything is I didn't have time. So in Puebla, I literally did English lessons, went to Cholula, couldn't find the bus stop to get, well, not that there is any bus stops, but I couldn't find where to get the bus back from. So that took ages to get back from Cholula. Then I went out with that guy twice. And that was pretty much it. Didn't do much in Puebla. You did the London Eye back in 2010. I think I did it in 2003 for my 21st birthday. Yes, I'm old. I'm 36. How old are you, Javier? I think I might be a bit old for you. Yeah, we're just talking about men now. That's fine. Victor, you find some Mexican guys attractive? Yes. Yeah, basically, without going into too much detail, and without seeming like a slut, which I'm not. No way are you 43. You look about 12. Classic. Yeah, Mexican guys attractive. That's what I need to do a video on. Things that annoy me about Mexico and the negatives of Mexico. And one of them, which if you're on my Instagram, you would have seen me complaining about it every day, is the jeans thing. You know what I mean. So when I got to Merida, 38 degrees, everyone walking around in jeans. And just because I wasn't in jeans, no, this was in Oaxaca, actually. Just because I wasn't in jeans, I'm wearing shorts and flip-flops, I'm getting all sorts of dirty looks. Look, I have shorts on. All sorts of weird looks, just because I'm not in jeans. I mean, if I wear jeans, I will die of heat exhaustion. I don't understand how people can wear it. Wear them, even. Yeah, I don't get it. What is it? I mean, I'm the biggest advocate for dressing like the locals because you feel like you fit in and you feel comfortable, things like that. But it got to the point where I couldn't do it anymore. Who has done the super chat? Toby NG, thank you for the £5. Awesome. Thank you very much, Toby. Much appreciated. That means I can probably buy dinner tonight. Awesome, awesome. Thank you very much. Alan, maybe a video with another YouTuber or a video where we can see you interacting with locals. Okay, that's an interesting point. So, I think when people say about doing a collaboration with another YouTuber, it's easier said than done because my channel is completely different from the next person or the other person. People have talked about doing one with like kinetic cannons and new travel, but my channel is nothing like theirs, so we wouldn't be able to do a video that would be mutually beneficial to both of us, if you know what I mean. You know, they both do, and a lot of others do, shaky cam, walking around like that. Mine are not like that. I refuse to do videos like that, so I would not want to be in a video that has such bad quality. and this is one thing that really annoys me when people say great vlog. It's not a vlog. You know, it's more of a, you know, a vlog is like that, and it has no purpose, and you just go out and say, oh, so I'm walking along, oh, nothing's happening today, I might have cornflakes in a minute. That's boring. No one wants to know that crap. So mine, you know, I research things, and I have a bit of a structure to a video. So I have like maybe 4 or 5 things that I go to in a video. I might not know everything about them, but at least I'm attempting it. Yeah, so all in all, it's very difficult to do a collab with someone unless your channels are very similar. Also, if another channel's a lot bigger than yours and I approach them, they're not going to be interested. And yeah, and it's all just very fake. I don't like other YouTubers except Matthew Tasker and other ones. And I have done them before. When did I do one? I can't remember. Oh, in Malaysia, right at the beginning, a long time ago. That was when I had like 2 subscribers. Oh my God, there's so many things I can talk about. I'm literally got 10 minutes left because my voice is going and I've got a lesson soon. Yeah, no one wears shorts. Why? Except here, this part of Mexico, I see a lot of people wearing shorts. Probably because they're more tourists than Mexicans, but... You know, the funny thing was this morning, I was dragging my suitcase to the bus station and I saw a guy on a bike with no top on, but he had jeans on. It defeats the object of taking his top off. Yes. If you're ever back in Europe, yeah, we're definitely doing a collab, Matthew Tasker. Yeah, more of like a guide thing, I think. With lots of montages and scenic things. Oh my God. Toby. Okay, this is probably the most asked question ever. So I don't like food. I'll be honest with you. I'm a very fussy eater. By the way, Toby said do a food blog. I don't like food. Especially in other countries. I'm very fussy. I don't like vegetables. I only eat meat. I eat very few vegetables. When I was in Asia, I literally despise most Asian food because it just looks awful and it's bland, tasteless, flavourless. I like things to be quite strong and full of flavour, like grilled and fried, but a lot of meat in Asia, you know, it's boiled and it's just not for me. It might be for other people. And you know, I know some people that do food channels and they're brilliant. Great, that's wicked because that's what they're into, but it's just not what I'm into. I think if I did a food video, it would be crap because I wouldn't have any interest and it would be fake. I haven't got a passion for food. As people may know from my Japan videos, basically I just ate at Family Mart, 7-Eleven and Lawson all the time. Very rarely had food from other places because I also get food poisoning very easily because I have no appendix and part of my large intestine is also removed, which results in digestion problems. FYI. But saying that, I did a video earlier this week in Merida. It has 2 dishes in, the ones I said about earlier, the Yucatan ones. And again, the other thing, it's really difficult to film a food video when you're by yourself because you just can't get the right angle. I prefer to enjoy food while I'm eating it. I don't want to film it. And it's I find, even though I research about a food dish, while I'm eating, I kind of get taken over, especially if I do like it. I'm more concerned about eating it, and I can't bother with the camera. I'm not a food vlogger. Sorry. Chasing a plate, some friends of mine, they're fantastic. I've known them for ages. I'm up with them in Malaysia as well. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go soon. Why do you collaborate? Why don't I collaborate with a Mexican YouTuber? I don't know any Mexican YouTubers. Quite simply, do you know any that are based in Mexico City, perhaps? Gaspar, hola, te gusta Zona Rosa. Does that mean did I like Zona Rosa? I can't remember. My Spanish is bad. I did like Zona Rosa. Yes, Victor. I like your humour and that you are authentic and say what's in your mind. Yes, that is the. What was I going to say? That is the thing, right? Because so why I'd started doing this in the first place, I got so annoyed watching videos of places I wanted to go to, and everyone's just so fake, saying, "Oh, it's amazing, it's amazing." No, it's not. I would rather be honest about somewhere. So I've done some videos where I've completely slag off a location. Gili Trawangan in Indonesia. I hated it, and I said that in the video. And probably in the Oaxaca one as well, it's a bit negative as well, and that's one reason why I get a lot of death threats, but I don't care. Yeah, and if I was going somewhere for the first time, I would want to watch a video that actually told me the truth, so that when I got there, I'm not like, oh, this is shit, after having really high expectations. Really makes me angry. It's something I'm very passionate about. And yes, I swear, if something is shit, I'll say it's shit. I don't care. Some people don't understand my humour and sarcasm, but never mind. There is no way the video works with the Kens or YouTube's like them. Yes. So yeah, for me, I mean, nothing against them. I'm not being negative or anything like that about these other channels. I am, but but I don't find them interesting because it doesn't give me any useful information about a place. They're just walking around. Yeah, some people like that because they like the journey and the story, but I don't like that. On places to go, how to get around, how to get buses, how to do this, how to do that, and honest opinions. Yeah. And shaky cam. That's awful. Bye, Javier. Nice to meet you. I must leave now. It was nice saying hello. Have a great weekend. A million jazz hands and smiley face. I could definitely do some scenic stuff. It should be part of my job description of work, and I'd happy lend you some drone footage. Yes, awesome. I want to get a drone, but right now I can't afford one. And you know, it would be great if I could find if DJI would give me one and I could review it. And that's one thing I'm doing a video about soon, is about ways of making money. And I've sent a lot of proposals, well, 3 proposals off on FameBit, but there's lots of time left until the proposal runs out, so I won't hear anything yet. So I'm looking at doing sponsored videos coming up. Yes, to make some more money and buy a drone. Because I would like to do drone footage, even though I used to really slag it off, but it's good. Okay. Megapixel, what's happening? How's it going? Okay, are we exchanging phone numbers, Victor? How old are you, Victor? You're in Kansas, right? I'm voting again. This is the 30th live stream ever. I've got 4 minutes and I'm going. Any quick questions to ask before I go? Yeah, what are phone numbers? My phone hasn't worked since I left the UK, like 18 months ago. Don't ask, it's a long story. Do you mean, am I 25 years old, do you mean? I'm 36. Well old. Okay, Victor's 30. Okay. I like someone a little bit younger. This is ridiculous. Add me on Instagram, Victor. We'll talk. This is inappropriate. Yeah, Megapixel, how is Sydney this morning? I want to come back to Sydney. I got lots of friends there. One lives in, where is it? St. Peter's? Peter's something? Near there. Newtown, near there. And another one lives in Canterbury. They moved out a bit further out. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to go, I think. St. Peter's, that's the one. I love St. Peter's and Newtown in Sydney. Erskineville as well. Go to Australia, Matthew Tasker. It's awesome. That was one of the first places I ever went to. I'm sweating like a pig because I'm in this hot area. Sydney up to Cairns, 2001 I went. That was the first trip ever. And then I got a working holiday visa for New Zealand but never used it. Forever young. Yeah, apart from that, I need to get Botox urgently because people keep commenting on it. I'm 36. You have wrinkles when you're 36. Okay, so have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Watch out for videos coming up. Remember to join my join in, etc. And also Patreon as well. It's in the link to all my description. I can't even talk anymore. All in the description to all my videos. Awesome. Yes, have a lovely weekend. I'm gonna have a cigarette now and do a lesson at 5:30, and I'm done. Bye, everyone, and bye, Victor, and Angelo, and who's the other one again? Javier. Catch you later.